all the elders and ministers of the cloth. I do give honor to my wonderful uncles on tonight. Amen. Dr. John Robinson and my Uncle Willie. Come on, let's give them some love. And my Aunt Maxine. They've been in our lives forever. My cousins, we're like sisters, and I love them so much. Thank you all for coming and being a support tonight. And I do give honor to everyone at the table. I thank God for Jackie and Maurice. Come on, let's give my sister and brother. Amen. My brother-in-law Keith could not make it, and my husband Chad could not make it, but they're here in spirit. I thank God for my sister Rosalind for being here on tonight. Amen. Come on, let's give her some love again. To Nana at the table. I'm going to be short, but I've always been known as my daddy's baby. I don't care what nobody say. You hear me? Lisa has always been her daddy's baby, his daddy's baby. I can remember when I was a child, like Bonnie was saying, I was thinking the other day, I took my children to Ormond Beach about 2 weeks ago. The Spirit of the Lord just led me there and said, take your children where you used to live. And I went by and I had tears in my eyes, and I went by where we used to live as children, and I showed them when my daddy used to walk me to pre-K 4 at Head Start. And I just saw flashbacks of him walking me and singing with me. And as my sister said, I remember my daddy taught me the Lord's Prayer. Every night before we went to bed, we had to say the Lord's Prayer. And Lord, if we messed up one word, Jesus, that was a whooping. I'll be down there, Lord, please don't let me forget this Lord's Prayer. Jesus, this man gonna kill me tonight. I remember Daddy, my dad, my fondest memories of him was when I was a child. I loved him so much. My dad was the first man I ever loved. The first man I ever loved. He took my heart. He stole my heart. When my daddy would leave, I would just cry. Oh, I want my dad, I want my dad, I want my daddy. Sometimes he would have to sneak out the house to go somewhere because, honey, if I heard them keys, Daddy, can I go? Daddy, can I go? Daddy, can I go? I was always, if he was up under a car, I was with my daddy. If he was going to church, I was with my daddy. If he didn't have somebody to take the minutes at the church, I would sit there and take the minutes at the church because I was going to be with my daddy. Amen. But one thing, one of my friends wrote me on Facebook and said, you know, Lisa, I'm so proud of you. I travel all over the country. God has been good to me. And as my sister said, we have such a strong foundation. My grandparents, how they just imparted so much into all of us. But my daddy took time and taught me to sing. He invested so much into us. Every day at 3 o'clock looked like we were by the piano singing. And Mary Davis wrote me and she said, she came to one of my shows in Jacksonville. She said, I guess it finally paid off. We would hear you guys singing on Washington Street. Your daddy would be playing the piano and y'all just singing. And I just want to say thank you, Daddy. I'm not afraid to stand in front of an audience because of my daddy, because if I acted like I was scared, he would whoop me when I got home. That was the whoopingest, man. Boy, that rod of correction, he sure used it. But it was all out of love. And I remember my daddy, I was singing, and I was very young. We were in Leesburg. I was young, and after I finished singing, I was always very unique, and people would always say, oh, that little girl, no, she can sing. Boy, she tore the church up. And the church, everybody was just shouting. We got in the car. My daddy said, you think you did something tonight, huh? Honey, he humbled me right on down. You know, because people there say, now, oh my gosh, you're so humble. You don't know you. I say, honey, I come from a family. Honey, they'll keep you humble. Eh? Honey, you think you all high, you doing a great job. They'll be like, child, that wasn't nothing. Honey, my cousins, all of us, we'll be like, child, you need to do that over, you know. So we keep each other humble. But I just want to say tonight, thank you for all that you've done. I'm the woman that I am. I'm the person that I am. I'm not afraid of anything because you taught me to be strong. And so tonight, I'm going to sing this song that I used to sing when I was a little girl. My daddy, when he rebuked me the last time for singing, amen, it was I Trust in God. And I used to sing that as a child. I'm a little hoarse tonight. I've been under the weather. In fact, I'll be leaving in the morning to go back to Richmond. I have to sing there But I came tonight because I wanted to be here to celebrate 50 years because I was a part of that 50 years. All the whippings in the parsonages, amen. And, and my dad will be preaching and say, I'm going to get you. I'll be like, oh, Jesus, I'm going to get a whipping when I get home. Because I was one more talking child. I was telling somebody, I said, if you talked about my daddy, I was the type, I was going to go after church and say, you don't like my daddy? I'll confront you about my daddy. Amen. But this song is I Trust in God. You all pray for me. It says, I trust in God. Wherever I may be, out on the and on the raging seas, billows may roll. He keeps my